What the fuck is going on? Am I live on YouTube? Am I live on Twitch? I don't even know what I'm live on. It'd be so embarrassing if I'm live on YouTube. What am I even live on? Yeah, it's definitely not YouTube that I'm live on. It's supposed to be Twitch. It would be nice to know if I could like log out my Twitch account. Like, what the hell? It said I've been live for 4 minutes, but when I go onto Twitch, nothing comes up at all. Am I not on live on Twitch? Am I live on like some random website that I don't even know? I'm live on YouTube, am I? Oh my god, I didn't even realize. How embarrassing is that? I just literally checked one of the messages from my subscribers. I'm not supposed to be streaming on YouTube. I'm supposed to be streaming on Twitch. Where does it say I was live on YouTube? Oh my god, that is so weird. So people just been looking at me, just making like the weirdest noises going. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I know there's 4 people watching. I'm gonna have to end the stream because I was not supposed to be streaming one here. If you want to see me stream with Record Breaker Mbappe, go to the log fog on Twitch. I'm no longer streaming on YouTube. I just thought I'd do like a random stream on Twitch because there's nothing else to do tonight. So that's weird. I'm gonna stop the stream now. I honestly thought I was live because it came up with like the live like thing on Twitch for like a split second. So I thought, oh, I'm live on Twitch. I went onto my dashboards on YouTube to make sure I wasn't live. it didn't say I was live until I got a message from this guy, which is one of my long-time subscribers. There's quite a few people in the chat as well, so I'm sorry about that. And hi to anyone that has come into the stream. I'm really sorry. Do I just stream on YouTube? Do I just stream on YouTube instead? I think I should just stream on YouTube and show YouTube a little bit of love. You know what? Actually, let's make today a little bit fun. I could play subscribers because I'm pretty much all set. Here. I need to make sure. I need to make sure I want to finish rank 1 though, so I might play one more match here, and then I might play subscribers on Xbox. I think we just actually stay streaming on here and not go to Twitch. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay on here. That is what we're gonna do. Let me just get a thumbnail sorted real quick, just so people can't see my stupid face on stuff. I need to change the title of this. What's the title at the moment of this video? Chasing one to watch Suarez and Yota. That's going to have to change. I need to go to my YouTube live settings. I'm so unprepared for this, but we're just going to go with it. I want to start streaming more again on YouTube, or just streaming in general. It wasn't originally going to be on YouTube until about 5 seconds ago, but I will. People who have been commenting, I'll get to everyone in a second just to see how you guys are. I want to know what your thoughts are on FIFA. We'll have a bit of a discussion going up tonight because I'm concerned. I am concerned. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not happy with the current state of FIFA, and I don't talk about it in my videos, but we need to have a bit of a talk. Let me just go to my YouTube live settings. I'll change the title, we'll get a thumbnail up, and then we'll begin a discussion, and I might even play some of you guys in FIFA. It has been ages since I properly played my subscribers in FIFA. I played Douglas the other day, one of my subscribers, to do something, to do a few objectives. YouTube live. But yeah, so if anyone's just joining the stream, don't worry, I'm going to change a lot of things at the moment, which we need to get to now. It doesn't, YouTube, make it easy to actually find what the live stream setting is on my computer, please. Everything has to be so complicated. I literally have no clue to get to my live stream page. It's mad. Right, I can edit it here. Sounds. Let me just edit this. Right, what should we title this? We'll title it Record Breaker Mbappe versus subs. Record Breaker Mbappe versus sub. Let's see which one of you guys can take on Mbappe the best. And then let me get a quick thumbnail. I need a generic thumbnail. What's my generic streaming thumbnail? What is it? If this goes up as a video later, it's gonna be so confusing for people. They're just gonna see me sitting there for about 6 minutes just chatting pure shite until I realised I was actually streaming. I need to organize my. I've got so many random thumbnails. I got thumbnails here from FIFA 17, that far back. Trying to find which ones. I'm sure I had a generic streaming thumbnail that I used to use. Let me just get a photo of a Record Breaker Mbappe. Let's just do that. Record Breaker Mbappe. And then I'll get to everyone's questions and stuff like that in a second. date. We'll put it within like the past month. I'm gonna have to use my GFX guy just to get something going, and we'll just use like a bog standard Mbappe placeholder thing. I'm gonna quickly just message my GFX guy, and then we'll get this properly up and going. We'll have a look at the Champions League games tonight as well. Real Madrid, hopefully, will be going out in the next few hours, which would be great. It hasn't downloaded what I thought it was gonna do. I'm so sorry for like how unorganized as usual I am. Okay, I'll put this up as the placeholder. Let me get on to my guy. This is the first live stream. I've done loads of live streams in the past, but they don't really get uploaded to YouTube, but I might start uploading them to YouTube. Hi man, think you... Okay, so I've uploaded a thumbnail of just Mbappe celebrating, basically, and then I've just messaged my GFX guy, so he'll get me something done, hopefully pretty soon, because he's pretty quick at doing stuff, to be fair. So, let's actually have a look at your comments now. So, Douglas, thanks again once for sorting out for me. And man, George, welcome to the stream, man. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just a poor day of content again by EA, to be quite honest. Anti-Heiko, welcome. Dominic Atta, hi everyone, how's it going? I'm good. Christian as well says hi, welcome to the stream, man. Okay, we can actually get something going now. Did my thing change? I think it did. Okay, I need to save it all first. That would be a good idea. Nice. Okay. We're going to finish off by playing some Division Rival games, and if we've got time, we'll do some other stuff. And also, actually, whilst we're playing this now, let's talk FIFA. Let's talk my concerns with this game, because I don't often have a time to talk. Also, by the way, guys, you should notice that there's like a HD camera now in my videos, so you can see me in high definition content. I don't know if people want to see me in HD, but on my webcam, but I got another one, like it was around Black Friday, so I thought I'll buy it. It's like 20 quid or something like that from Amazon. It's decent. It's better than the last one. The last webcam I used just came with my PC, so I thought it was time for a bit of an upgrade. You know, splash the cash. Oh my god, this team looks so good. I'm in love. Right, hopefully the connection's good, because I was having a few connection problems before, so hopefully the latency thing's all good, the ping. It seems to be. Let's just give it a few more seconds. Freeze promo. We'll talk about the freeze promo in a second. I don't know what's there was like one person that like leaked a screenshot, and I don't know anything else about it. I haven't been able to find anything online at all about it. This is an interesting team. Yeah, I haven't been able to find anything at all in this freeze promo, what's going on with it. But before we talk about Futmas and a potential freeze promo or you know, icon swaps or whatever, it's you know, like this team in the group stage promo has been absolutely dreadful. It honestly has been. So what happened was on the Friday, I called this myself. Listen, I've been playing FIFA for years now. I know how this game works. And I know how their promos the promos that have been going for a number of years now. Obviously, Rule Breakers was a new promo, so I didn't know anything about that. But for the promos that have been there for a while, Footmas, Team of the Group stage, stuff like that. I know how they work, but they seem to get worse and worse and worse year on year on year. And I don't want to sit here. People coming into this live stream want me to watch, Record Breaker and Mbappe absolutely slap all these kids up. I don't want to sit here and just be a moaning bastard for the whole live stream, but. Mohamed Salah's through right now, and he's going to score. No, he's not. He's going to miss. That was a bit of a shame. On his left foot, he should have finished that. I thought that was a decent chance there. Poor by Mo. But, yeah, so the Friday came. They put cards into packs, didn't they? That's what they did. They put some cards into packs. They gave us an objective in Coleman, fair enough. And don't get me wrong, I like how they've done objectives this year. Just 1 second on the attack with Salah into Kylian Mbappe, and that is why he's the best striker in this game. Is this Leeds guy done? Doesn't seem to be. So yeah, there was the Coleman card, decent. There was the cards in the packs that you might pack a Keylor Navas, you might pack a Morata, but you're not going to pack the big boys. You're not going to pack, Messi. You're not going to pack De Bruyne, or maybe one of you guys actually has, and fair play to if you've been able to. But there was that, and don't get me wrong, there were some decent cards to be able to get from those packs and buy off the market. I mean, I used the Morata card, and I thought Morata was actually surprisingly very, very good. In terms of SBCs, Lucas Moura, overpriced. They gave us a Chamberlain SBC. My God. Like, you honestly would be mad to have done that Chamberlain SBC. So I just, I like the look of the card. It was for his amazing goal against Genk a few seasons ago in the Champions League. But just poor SBCs in general. I mean, to be fair, actually, the Immobile SBC yesterday was a decent SBC. I encourage every single person watching this live stream to do the SBC, not just because of how he plays in game, but for the fact that he's going to be usable for objectives down the road in icon swaps. I have no doubts about that. He's going to be usable to put into maybe icon SBCs later down the road as well. So I really encourage people to go and do that SBC. As here comes Neymar Jr. on the attack, and it was a heavy touch. I shouldn't have gone for that final touch there, should I? Let me just make my webcam a little bit smaller, actually, because I feel like it's taking up too much of the action, if I'm totally honest with you guys. But I will read some comments in a second to see what you guys are saying about it. Have you enjoyed this promo or not? As Mbappe finds Mohamed Salah, who finishes on his right foot. Okay, you can do that, Mo. You can do that. So someone just commented that some player didn't get an inform that I've never even heard of in my life. So as this guy makes it 2-1. So yeah. Okay. So apologies if you can hear some background noise. Go on, Salah. Yeah, that was like the worst thing that could have happened during the live stream. Genuinely the worst things that happen during live streams, and I have no doubt that every single person watching that has just heard that. So, yeah, I can only apologize. Go on, Salah. Okay, he just gave me that goal there for free, so we'll take it. So yeah, we need to try and get back to what we were talking about. Just move on from all that random stuff then. Like when I do a live stream, I've got it all planned out in my head that's going to be fantastic and stuff, and then something like that just happens. Look at that lag then. Did you see that lag? So I kind of lost my mojo here right now, and I'm finding it a little bit awkward. But Neymar unlucky. So yeah, let's just. Can we talk about? Is there something like Salah again with another really, really good goal? Yeah, I should have like tried to mute my mic. Then actually, I could have literally just pressed the mute button on my mic, and like none of this would have happened. See, how on earth has that gone in? The Chamberlain card has nearly identical stats like the storyline from last year FIFA. I am upset with this overpriced SBC. Yeah, exactly. I remember that. Yeah, I saw the Penfez talk about that as well. It's like genuinely ridiculous. That was a card that you just had to grind for free and was decent to use in game, and then just go and like put the SBC with basically the same card back again this year, and it's like 500,000 coins. It's just absolutely mad. Like, I literally don't get that at all. But this is a mad game, like 4-3 already after half an hour. Absolutely mad. If someone can let me know what the Liverpool game finished like as well, I'd appreciate that. I mean, I watched like all Liverpool games, but I didn't watch the Liverpool game today just because I was busy with FIFA stuff. And the fact I would have watched it, but I mean, we're through. We were already guaranteed to finish top of the group anyway, so I thought there's no real point in watching the match. I know it was 1-0, and then they made it 1-0 Midtjylland. I'm not really too bothered if we got beat because we weren't really going for it anyway. But yeah, I mean, the freeze promo, I've heard people talking about it, and I'm hoping that, I mean, if it is true and we're getting something like that, I'm hoping that it doesn't replace... go on, Mbappe, unlucky. I'm really hoping that it doesn't replace the other promo, the Footmas one. Or maybe it's just like a different... Salah's been fantastic in this game for me. What a goal again. 1-1 it finished. Okay. And what was the Ajax results? I know that PSG were absolutely slaughtering Istanbul, and that was an interesting game, wasn't it, last night? The PSG situation. I mean, we can talk about it a little bit, although it is obviously a very touchy subject. Just like mad what was going on there. I don't know if the fourth official meant to say what he said. I think it's just come out, obviously because the fact that, hold on a second, name of the ball over here to Salah again. Nearly the perfect hat-trick there. I'm pretty certain he would have had one goal of his right, his left, and then that would have been one with his head there. But yeah, so what happened was, from my understanding, there was a Romanian fourth official who had, I don't know if he was like a VAR official or just the guy on like the side that does like the substitutions. I'm not exactly sure what he does. But anyway, I think, great goal from Mbappe. I think, didn't he hear, like, I think it was one of the Istanbul staff who was like an ex-player for Cameroon or whatever. He said, or he was using, clearly, obviously, this Istanbul staff member has obviously said something, he's obviously said something that's not right, as we get a nice little easy win there, fantastic. But he's obviously said something to get him sent off. Has he used abusive language towards a PSG player? Has he been swearing his head off or whatever? I don't know, and I don't think we've actually found out the reason for why the staff player was sent off in the first place. I don't know anything about that at the moment. But the fourth official, of course, said what he said. Send, I think it was, he said, like, send off that black guy or something like that. I think it was along those lines from what I've read about. And, yeah, I think, well, he didn't say it in English, he said it in Romanian, I think, and he said a certain word which in Romanian means, like, I don't know who to believe here, because it's all still very, not clear exactly what's happened, so I'm, like, treading on ice a little bit here. I don't want to say anything that maybe has or hasn't happened, but I don't know if he was speaking Romanian and said send this. He said a word which in English made it sound like it was a racist word, but actually the word is very the word that he said in Romanian means black, which is very similar. The words in Romanian which means black is very similar to a racist word in English. I might be terrible at explaining this, and apologies if I am really, really bad, but I think what the fourth official has done, not acceptable. Let's make that clear right now. Not acceptable. But I don't think it was his intention to come across like that. I think that, when... And I'm surprised it doesn't happen actually on more occasions. in football, there's, especially in like the higher tiers of football, there's so many different nationalities on the staff bench, on the officials, on the on the players and stuff like that as well. That I'm surprised more stuff like this hasn't kind of blown up in the past with with all this kind of like language situation and stuff. So it's it's a difficult one. Obviously, I condone like how he's put it across. Like, why'd you have to say how he has said it? But I honestly think he didn't mean to say it. That doesn't make it acceptable. Of course, it doesn't. But yeah, I don't know what else I can say in the situation. I'm certainly not on his side. Very much not on his side. But at the same time, I don't think he meant it. But that's not good enough. Not meaning it is not good enough. So yeah, I think I just explained that really, really bad then. But anyway, do we play one more game, or do we grind some like menu content? I'm not exactly too sure. I want to see actually how the other Champions League games are going on as well at the moment. If I go to UCL games, I want to see how the Ajax game finished. So 0-0 in all the 8 o'clock games. 5-1 for Paris. Atalanta 1. Okay, so that Muriel card too. And Muriel scored in the 85th minute. So he'll be getting an upgrade to an 84 rated, which is actually pretty nice for him. Is the live stream lagging? It looks like it's lagging when I'm watching it back. So, please let me know if it's actually lagging or not. Is the live stream lagging? It looks like it might be lagging from what I'm looking at here, but let me know if it is or not. I don't know if it's like a problem with the webcam or something. That's just like the thing that I'm seeing it back on at the moment. But I think we'll play like another division rival game, although I think we're pretty much guaranteed now to be in that rank 1, so I don't really see much more points in it, to be quite honest. But we do have 10 people in the live stream, which is pretty cool. So I appreciate you guys coming in for tonight. Let me just see if we got like another fun. I am so hot right now. In more than one way. In more than one way. Okay, so he hasn't got back to me yet. So let's talk about this freeze promo a little bit more. What is going down on Twitter? Now, the thing is, why I don't think we're getting a freeze promo is I think we would have seen Footwatch. Footwatch on Twitter is a fantastic source. He finds all the stuff that come into the code by EA on upcoming packs, upcoming SBCs, even upcoming events as well. He hasn't tweeted anything yet, but also at the same time, he hasn't tweeted anything for Footmas either. But something has got to come this week. Because in years gone by, Footmas always comes on the second Friday in December. It might just be if it's renamed from Footmas to Freeze. Like, what a terrible rename. But we'll have to wait and see on that. I don't know actually if that's actually happened. Okay, a few more people have commented. Leon says, cam is lagging. Is the cam lagging? Okay. I appreciate that, man. Probably just a misunderstanding that, like anything got blown out of proportion and is essentially a he said, she said situation. I feel like the issue comes down to when you refer to someone by their skin color. Exactly, Julian, because let's say, for example, on that bench, let's say, for example, Michael Ballack. I don't know why I thought of Michael Ballack. Let's say Michael Ballack was part of the Istanbul team. Michael Ballack starts swearing his head off. I can't imagine him doing that. I can actually imagine Michael Ballack being a very, very nice person. But no, okay, so no, we'll move away from Michael Ballack. We'll use someone who is known to be a bit hot-tempered. Let's say Roy Keane, for example. If he's sitting there swearing his head off and using abusive language, that Romanian fourth official wouldn't say, send that white man off, would he? So I do see what you mean there. You know, you wouldn't say that. But I think another thing is that, you know, there's so much to it, isn't there? There really is. At the end of the day, is it the worst thing that we've ever heard in the world? No, it isn't. But at the same time, I'm not saying that makes it okay, because it certainly does not. Certainly does not. And it obviously doesn't set a very good example, does it? You know, UEFA come out with all these slogans like respect and all this type of thing. You know, bullshit, okay? There's no respect from UEFA. I tell you what, they are dodgy as fuck, UEFA. Proper dodgy. Would not bloody trust them at all, I'll tell you that right now. Would not trust a single one of them in UEFA. I'm putting that whole down as like a collective group. I'm not putting that down to individual people, but the people who sit there at UEFA on their big desk with their big fat paychecks and stuff like that, who basically, you know, go to the Champions League final and get looked after in the nice little VIP suites and stuff like that. Go to the buffet and watch the match in the nice big leather seats and stuff like that. They don't care about the football. They don't do that. They don't give a toss. They don't give a toss. I just use these live streams to basically just rant and rave, and I like doing it. I'm not gonna lie, I actually do. Depends on where he was. If he was the only one, that could be said. Yeah, true. I think we should move on for it a bit though now. I think we've had a good discussion on that. Is there anything else to discuss regarding the world of football at the moment? I think we should go into another game actually, rather than just sitting here on this content. So we sold Savage in the review. If you guys want to see a review of Savage up on the channel, I bought this Rafinha. I was going to review him. I'm not going to review him though now. I don't think. 14 people though in the live stream. Appreciate it. 17 people in the live stream. That is fantastic. We need to, because there's 17 people, I feel like I need to do something really cool, and I don't know what's cool to do. I'm just going to basically crumble under the pressure right now. But yeah, so I think we should go into another game. Yeah, go into the game and just talk random shite as well. What's been going on in the world of Formula 1? I know this is a FIFA channel, but in the world of Formula 1, did anyone see that guy? Okay, this is new guy who's in the Haas F1 team next season, and like a video came out of him just like literally grabbing some woman's breasts, and he literally just put it on his Instagram account. Like, you know, treat women with a bit more respect. You know, I you know. Why would you do something like that? It really pisses me off, that, because I know that he's going to continue to be in F1 next season and it'll be blown all under the carpet and stuff like that. He won't get any severe punishment. It just really pisses me off, stuff like that. So that's the F1 all done. But yeah, how are these Champions League games going on anyway? Let's have another look at them. It'd be will Real go through? Well, they're winning. Karim Benzema. What does that do for the group? Would a win take them through? I think it would, wouldn't it? I'm gonna go into Soccerway for a second. It doesn't really. It doesn't say. But I'm guessing a win would take them through. Some team, thanks man, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really made it clear for why I sold the team. As, you know, I was saying that I was like running a Brazilian icon road to glory this year originally, and then that quickly changed a few weeks after. To a point where I was packing like a lot of Brazilians. I was doing like Brazilian SBCs and stuff like that. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to turn it into like a Brazilian road to glory where I just, on a consistent basis, so I'm not doing my YouTube reviews, I pretty much just use a full Brazilian team with also Luis Suarez in the team as well as like my non-Brazilian player. And it got to a point, you know, I bought Garinca and I used Garinca and he was fantastic, to be fair to him. But I was thinking to myself, I've got a Roberto Carlos, the 88 Roberto Carlos, who was selling for over 800,000 coins. And whilst he's a good card, he is not worth 800,000 coins, in my personal opinion. I was thinking, I could cash in there. I really, really could, because I can't see him retaining a value like that for that much longer. You know, he could be an icon swaps this Friday, an 88 Roberto Carlos, certainly not beyond the realms of possibility. So I thought, you know what, I need to cash in on these icons now and just build like a different team. And I've gone with, you know, that Mbappe and stuff like that, who's an absolute joy to use. He really is. Piemonte Calcio won yesterday, so that's good. They did. They absolutely smashed Barca, didn't they? 3-0. 3-0 it was. Ronaldo going back to the Camp Nou and scoring 2 golazos. Which, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I've not always been, but since he left United, I've liked Ronaldo. I'm not going to lie to you guys. He is absolutely fantastic. Like, he always delivers for me. Like, you know, when you need, if I was sitting there like in a Champions League final with 10 minutes to go and I could bring on any player in history, let's say for example we're 2-1 down, Champions League final with my team against Bayern Munich with 10 minutes left, and you're asking me to bring one player in history on for the last 10 minutes. Okay, I'll name you 3 players to start off with. So we're talking about history. The 3 that I would pick, and then we'll narrow it down to 1. Cristiano Ronaldo would be in that 3. Diego Maradona would be in that 3. Yes, I've never seen Diego Maradona play live, but you can really appreciate how good Diego Maradona was by watching various like documentaries. Diego Maradona Football Greatest documentary, which is like half an hour long. I very much would recommend everyone watching this live stream to go and watch. In fact, all of the Football Greatest documentaries done by Sky Sports, a lot of them are on YouTube. I recommend you guys watch. They're very, very interesting. A lot of those players have gone on to get icon cards in FIFA as well. Not all of them, but quite a few of them have. So they're interesting. But yes, so Ronaldo, Diego Maradona, that being Cristiano Ronaldo, Maradona, and who would I put as the final one? Could go Messi. Go on, Neymar. Oh, too much of a heavy touch again. I don't... Who would I put down as the third player? I'm trying to think now in my head. Puskas, Eusebio, Pele, the original Ronaldo, Crespo. Tell you what, on his day, and then Crespo delivered. On his day, he definitely delivered without a doubt. That was a good header by Fabinho. I would want a Serie A Hernan Crespo. I wouldn't want the Chelsea Crespo. Put it that way. He was okay at Chelsea, but like in the Serie A, like with Parma, Lazio, Milan, Inter. Oh my God, he was brilliant, wasn't he? Unlucky Pogba. So Ronaldo, Maradona. Suppose you've got to go with Messi, haven't you? Yeah, so we'll go with Messi. And if I was to narrow that list down to 1 to come on with 10 minutes left in the Champions League final, I'm going Cristiano. As good as Diego and as good as Lionel Messi are, for me, Ronaldo just, you know, for example, remember the World Cup game in 2018? Portugal against, I think it was Spain? And he was superb that game. To be fair, Diego Costa was also superb that game, but Ronaldo was absolutely brilliant. You know, in the Euros in 2016 against Hungary, he was fantastic. He really is a phenomenal player, and I tell you what, it's going to be a sad day for football when he goes. Like, it's going to be a sad, sad day. Same for Lionel Messi, but I just have that affection more for Ronaldo, as Mbappe makes it 1-1. I always will have that affection for Ronaldo. You know, obviously people, don't get me wrong, I fully respect Lionel Messi. I think he's a fantastic player. But this is the thing. I respect Lionel Messi, the player. I don't necessarily like Lionel Messi, the person. And fair enough, I don't know him, okay? He might be, for all I know, a fantastic guy. You know, you can sit there, have a drink with him, and he might be great. And Ronaldo might be a horrible bastard for all I know off the camera. But just on the personalities that I see on the TV and the way that they act and stuff like that, I just feel that I could have a conversation with Ronaldo. I don't feel like I could have a conversation with Lionel Messi. I know that sounds really weird, but I just see Ronaldo as a bit more... approachable. I can't believe I'm talking about this on the live stream. Like, I just chat so much random stuff. But, yeah. I think you should add Zidane. Ooh, Zidane into the mix. A little cheeky Zidane. Ooh, yeah. That is a good choice, actually. Sergio Ramos? Sergio Ramos, to be fair... Okay, that's an interesting choice. The reason why I like that choice is because, he's not like the biggest. He doesn't sit there and score goals upon goals upon goals, but he gets you those crucial goals. Remember against Atletico Madrid and stuff like that. That's another player, Sergio Ramos. He always finds a way, doesn't he? He always, in moments like that, high pressure situations, on penalties. To tell you what, out of all three, if I was to put all four of those, so Ronaldo, Maradona, Messi, and Ramos to take a penalty, I'd want Ramos in the penalty ahead of all of them. That just goes to show how Ramos, how good he is, to be fair. I'd want him taking the penalty over any of the other three. And, from set pieces, he'd be absolutely a menace, wouldn't he? He'd be superb from there. So to be fair, Ramos is a good shout. Carlos Tevez. You can't put him in that bracket, can you? Surely not. Don't get me wrong, on his day, a fantastic player, but I wouldn't put him in. I wouldn't put him in that bracket for like 10 minutes to change a game up. Personally, that's just my opinion on that one. But on his day, he was good. What are your thoughts on players potentially losing their likeness and names in future FIFAs because of many players upset that they don't have contracts like Beckham? Right, good comment there, JP. Let's talk about this whole situation, because I haven't talked about the situation regarding Ibra, Bale, and stuff like that. From my understanding, and I haven't done loads of research myself, but from what I've read from people who have done research, and from what I've just seen in general, go on, Salah. Oh, unlucky. Go on, Bruno Perez. Put a good ball in. Not good enough. From what I've read, EA themselves aren't at fault. The people who are at fault seem to be... There's some company called... I think they're called FIFA, or they're called FIFA Pro or something like that, who are responsible for doing all the contracts. The game developers themselves at EA aren't responsible for that necessarily, so you can't put any blame on EA. But if contracts were to be lost, so let's say, for example, if Ibra was to go all the way and all of a sudden, they find out that there isn't contracts in place and that actually he signed stuff that he wasn't aware about and stuff like that, then... it could get a bit messy, very much so. And I hope it doesn't, because if it does, that's going to create so many problems. But the thing that I need to, that I just want to say, is if you're Ibrahimovic, if you're Gareth Bale, why are you bothered? Why all of a sudden are you bothered? You're surely Ibrahimovic, and Ibrahimovic, there was a photo actually of Ibrahimovic a few years ago when he was at United, and he got a Player of the Month card, and there was a photo of him holding the Player of the Month cards that he got during his time at Man United. Now, obviously, EA have been in touch with him there, so he'll, he's not stupid. He would have played a video game in his life. I don't believe that he's never played FIFA before. I also don't believe that Gareth Bale has never played FIFA before. So why all of a sudden they're starting to talk about, I wasn't aware that my face wasn't in FIFA. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Don't try and play dumb. I don't believe that, and I don't see why they're making such a big deal of it, to be quite honest. As Mohamed Salah doesn't quite finish off that chance. I should have gone for the chip shot there, shouldn't I? But yeah, you know what? I think Ibrahimovic and Gareth Bale should do. Just shut up and get on with your football. That's what I think. Ibra, stop complaining. Just focus on Milan and try and bring home your first Serie A title in God knows how long. I'd love to see Milan win the Serie A title. I'm sure the Milan fans would much rather you stop complaining about, you not knowing that you were in FIFA, and just focus on your football. For God's sake. I mean, to be fair, if I need to put myself in Ibra's shoes, would I be pissed off in the situation? I don't know. I mean, I would just have the common sense to just to look through my contract, just to look through all the small prints. Clearly, Ibra and Bale haven't done that, and that's their problem. That is their problem. I would greatest of all time for Tevez. I know you're a massive fan of Tevez. Jose, hopefully I'm saying that right. Good to see you in the stream, man. They are making a big deal because of how much Beckham got paid to be featured. Oh, it comes down to money again. Bale and Ibra are unbelievably rich. And, you know, listen, just because, like, they don't need the money, do they? They literally don't. And I suppose people get like a little, you know, get greedy and will say, you know, well, I want more money and all this stuff. But I just don't see why they're so... I can see why they're bothered because of like the money situation, but at the same time they shouldn't be bothered about the money situation because at the end of the day, you know, they've got lots of money and they know where their next meal's coming from. Some people don't know where their next meal's coming from. So shut up and stop complaining about David Beckham's got more money than me. You know, why are you so arsed? Just be grateful for where you are in life. And knowing that you can come home, you can have like a nice steak or something like that, you know. I can imagine Ibra would love a steak, to be honest, as well. You know, and just be happy and grateful for what you've got because you already have so much. Like, literally, so much. Who would be richer out of the two, though? Bale or Ibra? I want to say Bale? No, Ibra. Ibra, because he was at PSG, wasn't he? Gotta be Ibra, surely. Because United would have paid a lot of wages to him as well. You know, Milan are still pretty wealthy from what I know as well. Are they still playing in the San Siro this season as well? Wouldn't it be great? Because I think they're moving from the San Siro soon. Like both Milan clubs are moving from it. Wouldn't it be great if they could win the title this season at the San Siro? That'd be so cool. The day after Beckham was revealed, or maybe even the same day, both tweeted. Interesting. Yeah, Ibra was so salty that he even mentioned that EA won 1.1 billion just from foot and he wants on that. I mean, who wouldn't, to be fair, actually want 1 point... Like, I'd set like a little bit of 1.1 million. But, yeah. Yeah, these players also want in on the big bank. You know, and at the same time, would I be the same? I'd like to think no, and I'd just sack the whole situation off and I wouldn't be... I think... I wouldn't be bothered about the money so much, I don't think, but I don't know how I'd think in that situation, you know, so it's difficult for me to really say because I can't be put in that situation. But yeah, Mbappe's through. Oh, I could have won it there. Van Dijk. Go on there. Go on, Mbappe. Go on, Mbappe. Pog. Oh, my God. I'm so unlucky. Let's just focus for these next few minutes and try and see if we can get a little cheeky win at the end here. Good tackle, Fred. Go on, Nay. It's Neymar. Oh, that would have been a brilliant goal, wouldn't it? Pogba, Mohamed Salah, and we win it in the 91st minute. Get in, let's go, Mohamed Salah. Fantastic finish, right at the end there. And to celebrate, we've got a couple of sweets to have a bit of a munch on. How are Real still doing? 1-0 at half time, I think. To make more money while you can, fair enough. But, I mean, Ibra and Bale would always make money, you know, wouldn't he? I mean, if you were like a footballer, if I was Ibra or if I was Bale and I retired today, you know what I'd do? I'd probably just, obviously do like a few... I mean, I can't imagine Ibra or Bale doing like a coaching role, but, you know, retire from football, go into like, do a bit of media appearances. There's a few grand there, no doubt. Not don't do it permanently, just like make special guest appearances. Open a few restaurants and stuff like that. I'd get into the property business. Just open like buy like 6 like massive villas and just rent it out to people for like the week. So I might buy like I'd buy like a villa in southern Spain, let's say in Seville or something like that. Go buy a massive mansion there, so I can rent that out to people. You'd make a lot of money there. You know what? Honestly, if I got money like that, I would go into the property business, just buy loads of mansions and rent it out to people. I reckon you'd make quite a bit of money doing that. That'd be great. Buy properties in Seville, buy properties in Rome, Naples, Paris. Even show the North a bit of love. Buy a property in Norway, Ireland even. Buy a property there. Be great. Would be great. Don't get me wrong. I just keep all the I just do all the properties within Europe. I wouldn't venture out of there. I wouldn't be silly about it, but set up some offices in London. Honestly, if I win the lottery, I'm sorted. Because I win the lottery and I go into the property business. That'd be great. Okay. Can I play with FIFA? Maybe, Charlie. You playing any of the games? Cyberpunk? No. I'll explain the situation. Actually, you know what? Very good point you just made, Julian, because I'm going to talk about something very important in a second. Charlie, if you're on Xbox, we could play. Julian, I'll talk about your point in a second, but I want to read out what Douglas has said here. He says, in professional sports in the US, about 70% of players declare bankruptcy or are financially stressed within 2 years of retiring. Remember, the government steals half your money. Unless you're Lionel Messi and you decide to do tax avoidance, in which case the government takes absolutely nothing. And I am joking by that, although to be fair, Lionel Messi was guilty of that. Let's not forget about that. But so I see what you mean there, Douglas. Do you even do the lottery? Occasionally. Like a little lucky dip. Little £2 here. So yeah, honestly, my life, if I win the lottery, okay, let me just talk to you again, because I think you guys like this. I know what, I win the lottery, a little bit of money to charity, just a little bit of money to charity, towards cancer research. I put a bit of money towards that. Let's say I won. The lottery in the UK offers about 10 million, so I'd probably give away a few $100,000 to cancer research. I'd leave my job. I'd still do YouTube on the side, of course. Still do YouTube for you guys. Go into the property business, buy about 6 properties all over Europe, set up an office in like London or something, or maybe even in Liverpool, and and just make even more money. Greetings from Poland. Thanks, man, for coming to the screen. Poland. What time is it in Poland? Is it like 9 p.m. Polish time? What division are you in? I'm in Division 1, by the way. Well, Charlie, you are likely to win. I'm Division 4 at the moment, but I am a Division 3 player. I went down to Division 4 because of what I'm about to talk about in a second. Nothing wrong with that. At some point, enough is enough. Yeah, fair enough, man. Very true, Douglas. Very true. So, whilst we're just going through the menus here, let's talk about my massive problem with next-gen FIFA. Let me explain. So I have got the Xbox Series X, okay? Got it on day one. Fantastic console. The games that I've got on it, I've got the Mafia Trilogy Edition. Mafia Trilogy is fantastic. they're not new games, but they've been redesigned. Like the first game, the first Mafia has been redesigned beautifully. The second Mafia has been updated a bit, but not completely, I don't think. And I'm playing through Mafia 2 at the moment, and it's really, really good. I played the new Call of Duty. The online is not bad. I'm yet to play the campaign. I've been playing Zombies, and Zombies is very, very good as well. Now, on the 4th of December, so last Friday, FIFA was available to play on the next-gen console. So I downloaded it, I went onto it. Constant lag to the point where, and I mentioned it in my Garinka review, it was unplayable. It honestly was that bad. And I thought, right, is there a problem with my internet connection? And there wasn't. I ended up playing FIFA again the next day on the next-gen console, and there was the same problem. So I was thinking, right, let me go and play it again on the Xbox One, so the old gen. I did that, and it was fine. Ran smoothly as ever, by FIFA standards, smoothly as ever. And the problem with it is, on the new gen, you can only play against other players who have a next-gen console. So on the Xbox Series X, I can only play other players who have an Xbox Series X or Xbox Series S. I can't play people who have an Xbox One. So that's a bit of a problem. And also for where I live, I don't think too many people where I live... I mean, I reckon in the village that I live in, I'm the only person with an Xbox Series X. In fact, I'm confident of that. And between where I live and the next little town down the road, there's a few fields and a few houses here and there. I don't live in the city anymore. I live like an hour away from Liverpool. I go into Liverpool every single day to work, actually, for those of you that don't know. But I think because of where I live and the fact that there's not many people at all where I live that have an Xbox, it makes it very difficult. I'm literally matching up against people from France and stuff like that, which shouldn't happen. And it's having a massive effect with the connection. So for now, I'm going to continue to play FIFA on the old gen. So yeah. But apart from that, the Xbox Series X is really, really good. Really good. I only really get a chance to play it on the weekends at the moment, because I'm busy with work and I'm busy with YouTube as well. But when I get, so for example, I'll play it this weekend, no doubt. Play a bit more Mafia. Right. What is there else to do now? So I think we're done, aren't we, now for Division Rivals? That's all sorted. We should get rank 1, which will give me some nice packs. Now, although I'm in Division 4 at the moment, I started the week off in Division 3. So I will get... Do I take coins? What the coins? How many coins do we get? I get 70,000 coins. Nice. Could take tradable packs. 1 rare Electrum, 2 rare Megas. Or untradable, and I get double of of what the tradable would give me. And I know there's a lot of people starting to save packs now for Team of the Year. I just can't bear to save them. I think I should probably save them, but I'm probably just going to open them tomorrow morning when I get into work, no doubt. My gamer tag is Chazza12333 if you want to play. So end off the stream, man. Go on. We'll have one match. We'll have a match. I'll invite you. I won't use my main team. The reason I don't want to use Mbappe because Mbappe has scored in every single game for me so far, and I can just see, because I don't know what the connection's going to be like, so I don't want to risk using him. So I'm going to make a different team for this game that we're going to play, and then we'll finish up the stream there. Play a friend. I'll have to add you on as a friend. Cyberpunk? Nah, I'm not going to bother with Cyberpunk. My brother's going to be getting it tomorrow. My brother's been excited about it for so long now. How do you add someone? There we go. But myself, personally, I don't think I will be bothering with it. But, listen, if my brother says it's a good game, then I might pick it up at Christmas. I want to pick up, what's it called? The, Watch Dogs Legion. Okay, so, yeah, it's you. Okay. It's you. There you go, man. A little friend request for you right there. I saw Neuer to get Immobile, to get the SBC Immobile, I'm guessing. I might have to leave Ultimate Team or just like back out. I don't know exactly. What do you guys think of the Christmas tree, by the way? It's decent, isn't it? You should be able to see it in the webcam anyway. Friendlies. Play a friend. This has been a long stream. It's been over an hour now. You're not coming up, which is... See if you can invite me, man. To a game. We will need to have it soon because I'm a little bit. I don't have like a lot of time left because I want to watch something on Netflix before bed. So yeah. Do I just restart the game? I'm just gonna back out of Ultimate Team real quick then. Because I've enjoyed the stream, but I'm literally going to be going to sleep in like an hour and a half, and the program that I want to watch is like an hour long. But we should be able to get the game in, that should be fine. I don't think I could imagine like surviving without Netflix anymore. Europe Qualifier 1. Literally could not care for esports at all. Okay, play friend. Hopefully you should come up now. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Hold on a second, Shazza. Let me just change my team for a second, and then I will join you. I just need to change a few things. Let's make a different team to play against him real quick. Squad select. I'll just go with this team actually that I used for the review before, and we'll just change it up a little bit. I'll keep Neymar in. We'll go with anyone from Ligue 1 here. I don't want to use that team actually. I'm not in the mood to use it. We'll change that around there. Got a few Brazilians going, yeah? A few Brazilians in the team. Fabinho. We'll use that record breaker Rodrigo. I guess I'll go for a Brazilian striker if I've got one. You're going on the bench for this game, Mbappe. I don't want to risk your goal-scoring record against a Division 1 player. No offense to Chazza. Chazza, to be fair, I'm giving you respect there that I don't want to risk Mbappe for this game because I really want him to continue that goal-scoring record. We'll go with this guy. Give this guy a little shot. I might struggle for chemistry here. You know what? Hey, he's not going to cost us a contract, so let's just use Bergkamp and then Veron. Perfect. And then I'm going to go with Hernandez as striker instead. Oh, I wish I could have used him. I could use the regular Mbappe, couldn't I? We'll use the regular Mbappe. In fact, no. We won't. I'll use Hernandez. Nice. To be honest, I've sold most of my best team for SBC and stuff. Okay. Cool. And I think there's going to be a lot of good SBCs coming up, hopefully, as well, with Futmas. I mean, Futmas, there'll be SBCs coming literally every single day. I will assume that we'll see Icon SBCs tomorrow. I hope to God we'll see them. Could you invite me again, Trezor? Because I don't really know how to actually, like, what game mode to select. Games and friendlies don't count on the record. Good. Oh yeah, so Mbappe wouldn't count, would he? But I still, it still feel not right. Me not using it, like. So if I play Chazza here, who is obviously a good player because he's in Division 1, if I use Mbappe, even though it wouldn't count towards his scoring record, I'd still feel annoyed if I didn't score with him. So I'm not going to use him, basically. And also what's interesting is Chazza likes Peaky Blinders, which is literally the thing that I'm about to watch once we have finished this. So me and Chazzo, as I'm going to call him, I'm going to call him Chazzo from now on. I've got a little bit in common. We both have good taste of TV programs. How do I accept an invite? How do I accept an invite? Am I blind? Where is that? The invite's completely gone. Oh, there we go. Why did he put it there? That's just stupid. Okay. Let's see what kind of team Chaz has got going on here. It's just... Oh, no. I don't want to use that team. No, yeah. This is the one I want to use. Yes. Yeah. When you're ready, Chazzaman. Go with the Liverpool kit as well. Ooh, I like that kit. Is that a Benfica kit? Looks like it. Okay. Ah, you can't even see his team. That sucks a little bit. See what's going on in the world of sports in general. Atletico Madrid are beating Salzburg. So if you did do the Herrera SBC, that's good for you guys. And like Brexit again is just dominating the headlines. How boring. Okay, let's see what actually Chazza has got here for players in general. I can't really make out anyone that he's got. Okay, so Bamba, Davies, Alaba, Veron as well, which is pretty nice. This is a Division 1 player, so I'm actually excited to play Chazza here and see how I can match up against him. See what he like can do that I can't. Well, he can do that for a start, can he? I can't do that. Ooh, that's the Mullet card. That's a really good card as well. My throat's starting to hurt as well from all this speaking for the past hour, because like I'm not used to like talking for an hour straight. Obviously I do it sometimes on like YouTube when I do like the occasional live stream, but I don't do it consistently, of course. So but I'm really hoping that tomorrow we really get news about what's going on with this promo for like, you know, what is it? Are we getting this freeze thing? Are we getting Footmas? I hope the freeze thing, whatever's going on with that, I hope it's just someone's just made it up. I don't want anything like that. I just want Footmas to start on the 11th and, you know, I don't want EA to complicate anything, basically. Oh, that was a beautiful little goal from Hernandez. Beautiful. My guy. My guy. So yeah, I'm really hoping that tomorrow, I mean, if there's going to be a promo tomorrow, we'll get a promo screen. And I'm really hoping it's going to be Footmas and they'll give us like the 2 daily SBCs. Remember when I loved it when they used to give us 3 daily player SBCs. They used to do that like back in FIFA 17 and FIFA 18. I think even FIFA 19 they did it. And I think last year was the first year they went down to 2 player SBCs, which was really annoying. And it concerns me because every single year the consistent promos, so like for example Team of the Year last year had bad upgrade packs. Remember when Team of the Year used to have good upgrade packs and people pack like loads of Team of the Years? Last year's Team of the Year upgrade packs were really, really poor. The only promo that always seems to be good every single year is Team of the Season. Like the start of Team of the Season is fantastic, but then Team of the Season gets boring because all of like the major European leagues start to finish, and that's like when the game just becomes all of a sudden like dead completely overnight almost. But yeah, I'm gonna try and stay positive for Footmas and just hope that EA give us lots of good daily content. I really hope that we get the icon swaps. To be honest though, I would have liked the icon swaps to have come today. The reason is because if we get it on Friday along with Footmas, that's almost too much content. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather it be on different days. I don't really want. I don't like the way that EA have to do everything big on a Friday. Like that's just like yeah, I understand. Friday's a good day to like kickstart a promo, but for icon swaps don't have to be on the Friday. Put them on the Monday. Put them on the Wednesday. You know what I mean? Because like Team of the Week nowadays is nothing special. Although this Team of the Week, to be fair, is pretty good, but Team of the Week doesn't really offer much. All it does is put players into packs that you have to spend money on to be able to pack. You know what I mean? So yeah, give us icon subs, today. Like why not? But EA clearly can't do the common sense thing, can they? That's too difficult for them to do the right thing. Too hard. That's a pen? Ooh, that looked like a pen to me. I think we need a bit of VAR on that one. Literally, Neymar got absolutely flattened there. Okay, what's this guy gonna do now? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try and stay positive there for Futmas and just hope that that it's all gonna be good. I mean, who knows? Like maybe on Friday as well. I remember last year when Futmas kicked off, we got the Team of the Year votes as well. Hopefully they'll let the community have their the full say this year. Something in the back of my mind is telling me though that they might just give it to the game changers to decide, and I really hope they don't do that. But we'll wait and see on what EA decides to do. I would love to become an EA game changer. I won't lie to you guys. I think there's so many benefits to it. I have applied on numerous occasions now. That's a good goal from Chazza there as well to make it 2-1. I've applied on numerous occasions, and I haven't been able to really get anywhere with it. I'm not saying that I deserve to be in it, because I'm not saying that I should be in it, but I feel like I could be a good addition to the Game Changers. I feel like some people that have been put into Game Changers in the past don't really seem to do much good for the community. I feel that EA's research into who becomes a game changer and who doesn't isn't very good, to be quite honest, from stuff that I've seen. But hopefully I can become a game changer. It'd be fantastic just to be able to try and put this game in more of a better direction. I feel I know what you guys want, I know what I want, and I think what I want for this game is the same as what a lot of other people want. And I will keep on applying, and hopefully I can become successful to become one. That would be great, but we'll see. We will see. Okay, go on, Hernandez. Hernandez is actually a really good card to use in this game. He feels so nice and agile, so smooth. Good tackle from Fabinho there. Hernandez, unlucky. And I'm also interested to see who they're going to actually put in icon swaps as well. That's a good goal as well. From Ben Yedder. Interesting. Nice card to have. But yeah, I'm interested to see who's going to be in icon swaps. Last year, the main big icon swap player was Drogba. And when icon subs came out last year, Drogba was an icon card that went as the best one for the most tokens. He went for 1.5 million coins. So if EA do the same this year, we could get an icon 90 Garinka maybe as the card, or maybe a 92 Garinka as the top tier card. I think that would be pretty cool. Man, I am so tired. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been working so hard today. Good first half, yeah, it was, man. 2-0 Madrid. Ah, that's a shame, isn't it? Who scored their second goal? Rodrigo. No, Benzema. Benzema got both goals. Rodrigo got the assist. Okay. So yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow that we do get Icon SBCs, so there's some content to do there. If we do get Icon SBCs, I will review every single player for you guys from the Icon SBCs. I'm really hoping that we do get it. I thought it was going to be something where they were maybe going to give us like a set of 3 every single week or something like that, but... Oh, what a goal from Hernandez. Oh, did that actually go over the whole line there? That couldn't have gone over by much. Is that actually over the line? Like, I don't know if that fully was. I know, like, obviously for the game it is, but in real life, would that actually be given? It looks to me like a little bit of the ball is still on the white line. And if any part of the ball is still even minutely touching the ball, it shouldn't count. Chaza has been hard done by there, I think, to be quite honest. I'm not going to lie to him. He'll be screaming at that now with frustration. He will be screaming. And look at that, and because he's pissed off, he's gone and done that to Hernandez. Oh, he loves to see it. Whoa, this game's getting a bit feisty now, okay? Good goal from Moles. That's the hat-trick from him. That was a good goal, to be fair. This has actually been a really good game. Really high scoring. That was a heavy touch by Bergkamp there. Ah, Hernandez unlucky. If I'm going to be honest though, like, going back to my main team that I've got with Neymar, Mbappe, and Salah, I think so far out the front 3, the one I'm most disappointed in is Neymar. Like, he doesn't get like a lot of goal returns for me at the moment. He links up well, but he just doesn't come in with the goals or assists enough. And like Mbappe and Salah are very much being like able to do that, and he hasn't really, which is I don't know if I'm like using him wrong. I'll have to kind of have a look. I'm not going to sell him, but he doesn't offer quite as much as what I'd hoped for. But as I said, I might just be using him wrong, and I might just have to, like, if I can figure out a different way to be able to use him, then he might, like, he hasn't been bad or anything. It's just, you know, he's not getting like loads of goal like returns for me at the moment, or just goal contributions in general. He's a bit like Bobby Firmino. Like, Firmino like is class for Liverpool, and like he links up so well with like Mane and Salah, but in terms of his actual goal return, you know, it's poor, or has been poor for some time now. Don't get me wrong, like Firmino on his day is like class, but at the same time, you know, he's classed as our striker, and you know, he does offer a lot, but in terms of like actual goal returns, you know, some of the chances he misses are unbelievable at times. Like, he can be really wasteful, and you just know that a Timo Werner, a Harry Kane, and a Aubameyang, a Sergio Aguero wouldn't be as wasteful as what he can be at times. And don't get me wrong, I mean, you know, since Timo Werner's come to the Premier League, to be fair, he has wasted a few chances, but I know that Timo Werner is going to settle more and more, and is going to become absolutely insane for Chelsea at some point. Like, he's going to be unreal for them. Him and Havertz and Ziyech are going to be absolutely class. Pulisic, it's going to be happy days if you're a Chelsea fan, I'll tell you that right now. Happy days. I think like in the next few seasons, that's the team that I'm worried about the most. Like, at the moment, as a Liverpool fan, of course, Spurs are great, but long term, I'm not worried about Spurs, just because I know that the shelf life of Mourinho isn't always a long one. The thing is, like, Mourinho can be like, I think Spurs are going to be really good for like the next, like for this season, the next season they're going to be class, but after that, as it always does with Mourinho, or well, not always, but quite often, certainly in English football, you know, there is a downward slope, and things, you know, end very nasty, and I can see that happening again. But at the moment, they are my biggest worry. But long term, who's my biggest worry? Chelsea. Not City, not United, not Arsenal, not Spurs, Chelsea. 100%. Because they look so good. Like, they've got a good goalkeeper now in Mendy. They've got a fantastic leader in Thiago Silva. And obviously Thiago Silva isn't like long term, but you look at how good Kurt Zuma's doing now. You look at Ben Chilwell, who's a very good replacement for Marcus Alonso. Aspilicueta's still a solid player. Who's the other centre back? So they've got Silva, Kurt Zuma, Christensen. I think that's it. But they're going to be solid in the next few years, I'll tell you that right now. Really, really good. I think City, though, at the same time, you can always be like worried about them. They're always going to be there and thereabouts. But I still think, despite their wins against Fulham and Burnley, and they look good in the past few games, it has been literally Fulham and Burnley they've been playing. They haven't been playing like a top-class team the past few games. It'll be interesting to see how they do against United actually this weekend, to see if they are again heading in the right direction. I have no doubt, so United went out of the Champions League. The thing is with United, they have like these good bits and bad bits. It would not surprise me if they beat City on the weekend. It really wouldn't. It just would. Oh, that's a terrible free kick there from Neymar. That was my fault, to be fair, that completely. It just wouldn't surprise me. Really would not. I'd actually, arguably, if someone was to say, who would you back for that game, I'd probably back United. After going out of the Champions League, they're that type of team at the moment where they'll have like a shocking game and people will question Solskjaer's ability to be able to manage the team, and then the next game they'll come out and they'll play class. So I honestly think United will beat City this weekend. And don't get me wrong, that United team has got good players. It has, but it's not got a good manager. I'm sorry. I can't rate Solskjaer. I really can't. And I can't rate the defense. Actually, I can rate the midfield and the attack. I can rate. And with under the right manager, that midfield and attack would be superb on a consistent basis. But the defense, you can't rate the defense at all. Who's good in their defense? Wan-Bissaka's decent. Maguire on his day can be decent. Shaw, nah, not for me. Not good enough. Bailly, not good enough. Lindelof, not good enough. Who's the other guy? Williams. That was a good game, by the way, man. You are a really good player, actually. To be honest, I could definitely tell that you were Division 1 quality. That was a hard game, so fair play to you. But yeah, I can't see them really putting up much of a challenge in the next few years, United, in my opinion. But I can see them winning on the weekend. But that is going to finish up this live stream for you guys. Now it's like 9:10 UK time now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. And hopefully tomorrow we will be back with some Ultimate Team content with maybe Icon SBCs, news on Footmas or something like that. So hopefully that should all be good. But yeah, once again, Charlie, very good game. Good win for you there, man. As a Man U fan, I believe this team would be a lot better with a new manager and new centre-backs. I think that's true. I think JP, I think you are correct there. With those few additions, with like maybe Pochettino and one or two good centre backs, you have got Tellers as well. To be fair, who is good. Maybe another midfield player potentially. I think that United can be a good team, but just at the moment with the current situation, I just can't see it happening. But to be fair, as you said, that they are literally, if they were doing a jigsaw puzzle, they're missing two pieces. So if they can find those two pieces, new manager, new quality centre-back like a Thiago Silva, like a Virgil van Dijk, like a Sergio Ramos, and they are hard to come by, but if they can find that, and I think they thought they had found that with Harry Maguire at one point, but it doesn't look that way. But if they can find that, they will be a very good team. But the trouble is being able to find that in the first place. It's not easy to be able to find that good a manager nowadays and that good a commanding leading centre-back. It's easier said than done. So yeah, thanks JP for joining the stream. What's your skill rating? I'm in Division 3, so it's like in the 1,400s or something. It has been as high as 1,700. I have to play you with my property, and when I get it back, yeah, man, definitely. If I do like another stream, maybe like over the weekend or something like that, we can definitely do that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna finish this stream. So hopefully you have enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys